Artists want to enter the music trade every day, but the thing is they don't know the commandments to live by. And because they don't know these commandments, they're afraid of failing. And this means they never really start. But if you want to succeed in this game, then you got to know the commandments that you need to live by and the rules you need to abide by so you don't screw yourself in it. Coming up right here on the Music Money Makeover show. First commandment is never let no one know how much money you've got. In the words of Biggie, you would know that this is rule number one. The economy is always up and down and somebody is always hungry. Even the wolves you got with you. And if you flaunt what you have, real or fake, people will try to take what you have, even the government. So keep the wolves around you fed, acknowledged, and stop flashing the money, because more money brings more problems. And usually people don't tell you about this. The rappers that flash their money all the time, they don't tell you about it, but they do have extra problems that comes along with that. See what I'm saying? Let's go to number 2. Territory is not acquired, it's taken. In order to take territory, you need money, high-grade audio dope, and the ability to galvanize people, an incredible show, and an unstoppable attitude. And it may sound like a lot, but different markets need your audio dope manufactured for different iterations. Money gives you access. An incredible show gives you access. But on top of this, the ability to galvanize people to ride for you will overrun your gatekeepers at any given time. So you combine all of these things together, and then you can begin to take over your territories, whether it be in venues, concert venues, like small ones. If you're starting small and you want to take over each city, you got to have an incredible show to do that. You got to have an incredible audio dope product to actually take over a DJ market so that they begin to spin your record. You got to have professionalism with that too. You got to know how to deal it the right way, but the product got to be good. And then your live show product has to be good as well. And so long as you can galvanize the people, you can begin to take over the territory that you need to slang more audio dope. Let's go to number 3. Audio dope is not for you. Known as never get high on your own supply, it's great to listen back to your audio dope and say, hey, this is fire for the streets. However, never let it go to your head, because once it does, you will begin to do it more often than not, and you won't notice. The next thing you know, you'll be pushing cut audio dope to the streets, and your career will be over. This is why you don't want to get high on your own supply, because if you do, and you think that every song that you create is fire, you won't know what's fire and what's not, and you'll begin to put out the cut dope, and then the next thing you know, people won't want it because you keep taking so many shots at the public that they just want what you think is hot, or they want something hot from you. Never sell cut audio dope to the streets, so therefore don't get high on your own supply. Let's go to number 4. Dealers are not your friends. The dealers are your network. You only acknowledge them for helping you move your audio dope. These people are playlisters, D2C companies, and streaming companies, DJs, club promoters, record stores, etc. Keep these contacts in the business phone on a separate line for business only. If a friendship forms, give it a few years to determine if it's real. You'll know because they genuinely check on you. All right? So all of those people, anybody that helps you distribute your live show as a product, or that helps you distribute your audio dope, they're not your friends. They're acquaintances for right now as you're becoming hot. The minute you're not hot, you'll find out who your real friends are in the industry, because they genuinely like you. That's why I said give it a few years. Let's go to number 5. Fans are not your friends. Never invite a fiend into your house. Keep them at a distance. They will think you are best buddies. They will be bothering you every day, bringing others around when you don't need the attention, and much more. So create a community for them to form friendships with each other. And for the super duper fans and acquaintances, get a second phone. Put them in the same phone as you put the dealers in. And whatever you do, don't get aggressive with them, because they will destroy you. All right? These fans are really sensitive, and they care a lot about what you're doing to improve their livelihoods and their lives. And they care about your music because it's such a framework to their fabric, or a fabric to their framework. That may be well and good, but keep them over there at a distance. They're your fiends. You want to serve them good audio dope and good audio dope live shows. That's all they want. Once they get their fix, they're good. Some people need more fixes than once. That's what social media is right there. But by all means, keep these people out of your personal spaces. You see what I'm saying? Let's go to number 6. Never do business at your home studio. This goes along with number 5. Never bring people to the home studio. Always keep business away from the home. People end up getting too familiar with you and rob you at your own place. Ask me how I know. Yes, I was a victim of that. Let's go to number 7. A blood family is not the same as a family organization. Do not mix your blood family into your business. They end up lounging around and you will have problems with removing them. Problems come between your business and home environment. Family organizations have a pact that bonds them, and if it's broken, they can be taken out without remorse. Blood family is bonded by blood, and there will be remorse if they are taken out. So the remorse with a family organization is, I lost a member that could bring in cash flow and distribute product. With the blood family, if you take somebody out of there, you lost someone who is emotionally attached to you. So now this creates emotional ricocheted reverberation thing that goes throughout the family that you care about that doesn't have anything to do with the business. And now you're the problem child of the whole family. You don't mix blood with the money. Money needs organization and a system. That's what it works in. That's what you create for the money. Let's go to number 8. Never slang without protection. Never slang audio dope without protection. You will need 3 types of copyright protection: trademark protection and legal protection. Whereas trademark protection can be gotten at a later date, the first 2 you'll need early on. So with trademark protection, there are re-ups that you have to do with that. All right. You have to keep the fees coming after the original expiration happens. So we can wait for a little while for that. But for the main audio dopamine product, we need to make sure that it's protected and owned by the organization that we created. Let's go to number 9. Get a stash spot. Keep the unreleased music protected and out of the way. The bigger you get, the more people are going to want access to records that haven't been released. Also, backing up on DVD is crucial because hard drives fail often and DVDs don't. All right, so I know it sounds weird. You're going to need to get you some type of CD or DVD burner to burn it as a data session so you can store it for long time use in the stash spot. All right, hard drives will fail. You can keep hard drives at the stash house, but cable ends change so often in this business. All right. You might have a situation where a magnet passes over your hard drives and erases them. Or if you have, for fear of the preppers, the EMP attacks that may erase your flash drives. With DVDs, it ain't happening. All right. So you can store things away for quite some time. Control your own money. Don't let anyone touch your accounts. This means you're going to have to learn cash flow management. It's just part of the game. Your accountant can keep your books, but never let them pay your bills. All right. So you want to learn cash flow management to make sure that your money flows in and out properly in this game. If you let anyone else touch these books, you better have a really, really good relationship with them. Let's go to number 11. Save as much as you can. Save your money from the time that you get in to the time that you quit. Remember, the music is just a step up to another opportunity in life. This way you won't be in it so long. All right. So usually people end up selling themselves or their souls for the music game because they don't know how to pivot or don't plan to pivot later in life as soon as the fame, the money, and all this stuff starts to decrease. All right. But if you have a situation where you can save that money for a pivoting place in your career, do it. This is what you want to do so you won't be left high and dry once the game starts to dry up for you. Let's go to number 12. Location matters. If you're moving music out of a small city, eventually you'll get capped and you need to expand. So move to where your listening audience is once you get that data, and you'll have a chance to expand way more on the second level. That's simple as it goes. Number 13, never let nobody front you in discovery mode. Although it may sound great and music to your ears to get a pimp, you don't need one in discovery mode. All they do is get in the way. Invest in yourself first, and that way you won't have to pay anybody back when you're just getting started, or worse, be enslaved from the jump. I always say the first bag is the worst bag. It is always the worst deal you can ever come across. Anytime an opportunist or record label offers you a bag and you're just getting in the game, you never want that bag, okay? You want something better than that. So you want to front yourself all the cash that you can by investing all the cash you can and use the front person as a financier like a bank or a credit agency. Let's go to number 14. Speaking of credit agencies, get the money as cheap as you can get it. While record labels are great, business financing is even better, especially if you know how to manage money. So get the interest rate as low as possible. This way you never have to look for a label to help you out. I suggest this to everybody. Let's go to number 15. Always have a personal exit strategy. Never enter the game without coming up with a plan to get out. If you stay in it, you're going to become stuck in the game, never allowing yourself to diversify your life. If you're playing for the long game, set an exit year. The whole plan in this is to get in and get out. Use the music for opportunities and leverages up. That's all you want to do. You use the attention and the money to get out of the game, to do other things with your life so that the industry doesn't eat you alive when you get older and you can't keep up with everything that's going on, because naturally, as you get old gracefully, you get tired of things. See what I'm saying? So therefore, if you want to get started in this game and you want to get started in 60 days or less with a record label or publishing company to boot, to back it all up, jump into my course, a 60-day record label course beneath this video. You'll gain the ability to get that funding I was talking about earlier. You'll prevent yourself from getting screwed contractually in this game, and you'll keep the middleman out of your pockets when you're slinging this audio dope. Make sure you grab my free guide, 10 Major Steps to Increase Your Record Label's Profits, because I know you're skeptical about how this is going to work, and ain't nothing to be skeptical about, because several hundred people have already done this successfully. A free split sheet is included with this download, and on top of that, a free mini course to explain your skepticism in my 60-day record label course. Following these commandments will put you in a better position in this game. Ignoring these commandments will put you in a tight spot all the time in this game. But if you want to know the rules to abide by in this game, go back to the beginning of this video and watch it one more time just so you got it. All right, music money makers, if you make music, you should always make money. Log on to musicmoneymakeover.com. Jump into the 60-day record label course beneath this video. Grab the free stuff below. Book a call on musicmoneymakeover.com. Smash the like button, and I'll see you next time. Peace.